are, do we point to Jesus? In all our words, in our deeds, in our actions, are we pointers to God? Are we truly witnesses of God's love in the heart of the world? John was that, and that is what we are also called upon to do. And look at the two disciples, looking at the gospel today, look at the two disciples who followed Jesus. Then they went behind the Lord and they asked the question, Rabbi, where are you staying? They wanted to see the place where Jesus was staying. In fact, they thought Jesus was one of the rabbis of that time, because many of the rabbis of that time, they had their own place and they used to live there with their own disciples. And so they were curious to see where this rabbi was in fact staying. But we have to remember the response that Jesus gave. Jesus doesn't tell them where he was staying, but instead he gives them an invitation. And what was their invitation? Come and see. Come and see. Jesus invites them to come and see. He invites them to come and stay with him and to enter into a personal encounter with the person of Jesus, to have a personal experience of him. To be a disciple, we are also called upon not only to listen to Jesus, but by listening to we enter into a personal relationship with him, a personal experience of him. And that is why the Lord invited, come and see. And they went and stayed with him. They went and abided with the Lord. And in John's Gospel elsewhere in chapter 15, the Lord also tells us, come to me, abide in me, remain in my love. If we have to transmit Jesus to the world, we have to constantly go to him, not only to listen to him, but also to enter into communion with him, to abide in his love. And this is the meaning of prayer and contemplation. And that's the reason why every day, either in the morning or in the evening, we have to find some time to listen to the word of God, to remain with the Lord, to abide in him, to enter into prayer and contemplation. And in fact, those moments of abiding in the Lord becomes real moments of oasis in our lives, because it is through, and this